about triads. What is a triad?
It's a chord.
It's a chord.
And it's your first, third, and fifth.
First, third, and fifth finger has 3 notes. Is that a triad? Yes, it is. Is that a triad? Yes, it is. Is that a triad? Is that a triad? All right. So there's 4 types of triads that we're going to talk about today. Number 1 is called major. Now, a major triad has 3 notes. In between the bottom 2 notes is what we call a major third. That's what kind of interval it is, a major third. I like to break that down even further into 4 half steps. Because you know what half steps are? Half steps are from one note to the next note with no note in between. So if I'm on C and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, that's my middle note. You with me? All right, between the next 2 notes is what is called a minor third. And it is 3 half steps. There's my E, 1, 2, 3, and I get 3 half steps. So 4 half steps and 3 half steps, a major third on the bottom, a minor third on the top, and we get a major triad. I'm told that's what it sounds like when you're happy. But some of you are reverse wired and it sounds sad to you. I don't know, I don't get it.
It is really similar in the middle.
It's true. It's bright. Can we say it's bright? It's bright.
I love the sounds of minor. They make me happy.
Okay, so we're going to take major and we're going to make minor. What is minor in relation to major? Anybody know what we're going to do?
Do 3 half steps instead of the 4?
Yeah, we're going to flip them. We're going to flip-flop them. So we're going to have the minor third on the bottom and the major third on the top. And I need to put an E flat right there. And it's a darker sound. Contrast it. Are we good?
Yeah.
All right. If we take something and diminish it, if we diminish something or someone, we make it smaller. So this is called diminished.
Isn't that the same effect that they use like in scary movies?
Absolutely. This is all your scary movies right now.
Cartoons.
The girl's tied to the railroad tracks, and we're not sure if our hero's gonna make it before the train. Oh, moment of silence. What do we got? If we make it smaller, we had a 4 and a 3, then we had a 3 and a 4. We're gonna make it smaller. What are we gonna have?
2 minor.
We're gonna have 2 minor thirds, a 3 and a 3. 3 half steps and 3 half steps. This is a stupid commercial right now. It's been on TV. Why can't we just go in the already running car? And they play a lot of chords like that. So that's diminished.
Never seen it.
It's like a Geico commercial. All right, what if we augment something? We make it bigger. So what are we going to have for our augmented triad?
2 majors?
2 majors. major third, major third. 4 half steps and 4 half steps.
That's a cool sounding chord.
It is a cool sounding chord.
No, I put a B on top of that. That sounds cool with the B on top of it.
That?
Yeah.
Yep. To me, this wants to fall to major.
Yeah.
Now, how many of you, I hate asking this question because it's so sad how deprived you all are, but how many of you have seen the movie Sleepless in Seattle?
It's been so long, I don't really remember it.
Like 2 of you. It's like the ultimate chick flick. Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan. At the beginning of this movie is, you hate that movie?
No, it's a date night.
Oh,
movie.
totally. That's why none of them have watched it. They don't date anymore. At the beginning of this movie is a song called Stardust by Nat King Cole. And it starts with this beautifully augmented So anyway, it's a great chord. The resolution. Make sense? Now, we are going to learn a chord progression that uses all 4 of these.
Nice.
Did anybody want a picture of our chords up there? Of our triads? We're going to use these 4 chords. And we're going to build a chord progression. And it sounds pretty cool. It sounds like this. And we can do that till the cows come home or we run out of keys. Whichever comes first. But here is what the chord progression is. It's major, augmented, major, minor, diminished. And then we're going to do it all again. We're going to do it all again. So major, augmented, major, minor, diminished. Now, here are my guidelines for playing this chord progression. I know you weren't trying to get me, right? Okay, here we go. Number 1. Only one note moves at a time. So from here to here, only one note moves. The top note moves. Top note goes up. From here to here, only one note moves. The top note goes down. From here to here, only one note moves. The middle goes down. From here to here, only one note moves. The top goes down. And from here back to here, only one note moves. The bottom note goes down. And then we start the whole thing over again. So only one note moves at a time. The note that moves only moves by a half step. Okay? Does that make sense? I'll throw my hands up on the screen here in a second. But one note moves. And it only moves by a half step. Do you want to picture that before I put the screen down? As always, there is a picture, or there is a YouTube video. It's got 534 views. And 2 comments. Comments are the best. One says, I hope I pass tomorrow. Because they put off watching my video to the last moment. And the other one says, my life has been impacted greatly. Long live ice cream sandwiches.
That's not a wrong statement.
It's not, and here's why. I talk about ice cream sandwich groups, which are black, white, blacks. That's what they're talking about. 19 likes and 534 views in 7 years. You know? It's almost viral. So it is there for you. I'm going to throw this up on the big screen so you can see what I'm doing. Okay, maybe I'll just do this with one hand to start. Is that all right? Not to overwhelm you. So I have my C major triad there. See my 3 blue notes? Now from my first chord to the second chord, my bottom 2 are going to stay the same. My top one's going to go up a half step. Top note up. Top note down, middle note down, top note down, bottom note down, new key, key of B, top note up, top note down, middle note down, top note down, bottom note down, new key B flat, top note up, top note down, middle note down, top note down, bottom note down, new key A major, top note up, top note down, middle note down, top note down, bottom note down, new key A flat major. Do you get it?
Stays the same on the next one down.
From where?
The middle note stays in the same. Stays the same when you go to the next
Key?
key.
Yes, it does. The top 2 stay the same. 2 notes always stay the
The
same.
notes stay the same. That's
My
cool.
2 rules are only one note moves, and the note that moves only moves by a half step.
Oh, that makes it easier.
Yep.
So I was trying to work it out each time.
Yep. So, if I was you, I would have written what I wrote here in your book between the chords. Top note up, top note down, middle note down, top note down, bottom note down. And this is the chord progression. Once you get this chord progression, it's a cool 120 points on the pass-off sheet.
Yeah.
Kids either get it or they don't. They either try or they don't. So you might as well get 120 points on your pass-off sheet, and it's 12.5% on your midterm exam. So you can't get an A without learning this chord progression. Yeah? Questions? Yeah. You can.
Oh, that's easy now. Now that I realize that only one note moves, that makes it a lot easier than the
Yeah.
way I was doing it.
Yeah.
I was working too hard.
All right. Are we good with this? You might want to start out one hand at a time. It might take you a bit. Now, one thing that I like to do with my body is kind of lean a little bit when I got to get that G sharp. If I need to lean on my sit bones to accommodate my hands to move the right way so that I'm not doing anything awkward. I lean just a little bit to get that G sharp. I lean a little bit to get that B. But this is your chord progression, which is line number 5 on your pass-off sheet.